most concerned about their favorite radio station, WIIFM. What's in it for me? So if you're marketing to them using your office as an approach, then they don't see the benefit. They don't see the why should they take time out of their day to look at your marketing, to consider your marketing if it doesn't appeal to their what's in it for them. It's not necessarily selfish. What it is pragmatic. They're busy lives. You know, they're raising kids, they're running in and out, they're working hard, working long, commuting long, and at the end of the day, they only have a certain amount of hours. They want to spend it entertaining themselves, usually watching TV, going to the movies, talking with friends and family, or whatever. And your little piece, your little marketing piece, has to get their attention, has to entertain them, interest them, and give them something that answers the question, what's in it for me and why should I call you now? Now, the final method for tonight is positioning. Sun Tzu, in his book The Art of War, said the battle is won before it is even fought. That's very important. So, what that means is that when people are calling you from your what that means is that when people are calling you as a new patient, they have no idea who you are, what you can do for them, how good you are. Despite what people say, they have no way of verifying that. First, will you take care of them? Will you make them feel safe? Will you alleviate their fears, and so on and so forth? If you're relying on a 30-second call to answer all the psychological and financial objections that people have coming in for a $25,000 full mouth restoration, then you're crazy. What they say in Italian, they say pazzo. Because all that stuff needs to be answered beforehand, before they call you. And so when they're calling you, they're ready to book. They're not calling you just to test the waters and see if, the staff. And you're relying, of course, on your front office staff who may be busy, may be distracted, and that distraction could cost you $25,000. So the important thing is that all their objections, the market, automated follow-up, positioning you has to be done all in advance. So there's the other aspect of that is, how can we do this? We need to turn you into a celebrity. Celebrities have the advantage of emotionally connecting with their audience over and over and over again. It's a one-sided relationship because the celebrity doesn't know anything about the audience knows everything about the celebrity. But if the celebrity actually comes into contact with the audience acts as if they've known them for years, talks to them, wants their autograph, wants to hang out with them, and so on and so forth, and they feel all weird inside. And, not necessarily will give you that. The point is that we want to get you to the point where people are familiar with you beforehand. They know about you. You're not hidden away, but you don't have to do any selling. Like, you don't have to be in front of them all the time. I'm not saying do seminars. I'm saying let's duplicate your message in a certain strategic method. The next step up from that is a celebrity authority. Now, a celebrity authority is someone who has all the influential powers of a celebrity, but at the same time the extra influential powers of an authority. Say, for an example, a police person or a cop. The best example of that would be, say, for an example, Dr. Oz. He's a celebrity and he's a doctor, so therefore people listen to him. We have to change something. Some of my clients, we have to change things around in the office sometimes because we have so many people coming in saying, Dr. Oz said this and that. Look at the power that he has. So if we can turn you into something like that strategically and automatically, then you don't have to worry about how well your treatment plan will be accepted. Most of the time you'll get no objections from people, and that's what we want. Ultimately, we want that. We want people calling you also to book, so they have everything in their mind all answered and they're ready to go at that moment. So when people call you, they're not bugging your staff, they're just ready to go, ready to book. It's $25,000 cases, even $5,000 cases. So that's all part of the big case marketing system that I developed. I took care of the positioning, combined it with eMyth, which is the systems, Put them together, and what we ended up with is a system that provides a predictable stream of big case inquiries, which means you can count on it every month instead of just your relying on luck or hope that people here and there will call in, that maybe one of them will want an implant or maybe one of them want a full mouth restoration. Let's take hope out of the equation. Let's take luck out of the equation, and let's make it predictable. Let's make your number of implant cases double. Let's make your the number of braces or Invisalign that you do double. And then you don't have to work at it because everything in the background, the system's working for you. And the other benefit of that is that if the staff leaves, the person that was in charge of all that leaves, you can easily train the next one to work the system because it's just a matter of pushing buttons or doing a few things that are mechanical. It doesn't depend on whether they're superstars or not. So that's something I put in for clients and has really, really made an impact on offices. And so that's the end of part 1. And in part 2, we're going to be talking about more advanced strategies on how to do this, including the internet, referrals, joint ventures, and so on. Thank you, and have a great night. If you enjoyed this information and would like to receive 15 free videos of the top questions and answers dentists ask about dental marketing, increasing patients, production and profits, and practice management, please visit www.doubleyourpracticenow.com or dypnow.com.